you have got to ask yourself, or be really honest about, what are you hiding behind? What is it that you're hiding behind? Is it an excuse? Is it a computer? Is it a spouse? Is it a partner? Is it an ideology? Is it the need to be right? I shouldn't have to do that. This person down the street didn't do that. What the hell do I have to do that for? Right? What is it? Because the answer is always present. Whatever you want, whatever it is that you're writing down that you want to walk away with 3 days from now, it is so close to you. It is as close as your breath. It is knocking at the door of your life to come in. And some of you may not believe that right now, and that's perfectly fine. But I will guarantee you this, if you take that seriously, you can have whatever it is that you want. But if you're not prepared to take it seriously, even being in this room is a waste of your time. I mean, if you're not going to take it seriously, you might as well, when we go to the break, go back to the back of the room, see the team, ask for a refund, go home. Because it is just a complete waste of your time to be here if you're not going to take it serious. One of the most serious people that I have ever met is Suzanne Evans. And Suzanne, when Suzanne started working with me, there were times where she was crying and shaking, but she did everything I ever asked her to do in our coaching relationship. And she just, bam, shot right to the top. And she was not playing big. She was not playing big. She was hiding. Suzanne, where are you?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, honey.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Tell us about that.
For me, it was I just had to stop being a fucking quitter. Do exactly what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. Why was I hiding? I think for me, I was probably hiding because definitely a need to be a hero, right? You've heard me say this before. I should have been a lifeguard for a living because I love saving people.
Right.
And so if you can't really be in the front, if you are also needing to save everybody. So, and that needing to save everybody, is just fulfilling that unmet need to make yourself feel good.
What would you say, if you had to put it in one sentence, what was the biggest decision for you to step out of that in the transformation?
Be willing to make a fool of myself every single day.
And everybody to write that down. Everybody's got to write that down. If there is one thing that prevents people from living their greatness, from earning the money that they want, from having the amazing relationship that they want, from being the person that, wants to help change the world that they want, it is the willingness to appear foolish to other people. Nobody has a fear of failure. People will say, I'll ask them, what are you afraid of? I'm afraid of failure. No, you're not. You're afraid of what the result of that will look like in your life. There's somebody you don't want to see, for them to see you fail. It's like when somebody says, I have a fear of losing money. You don't have a fear of losing money either. It's what the result of these things are. And when it comes right down to it, and as I'm going to show you over the next 3 days, it really comes down to the idea that we're scared to death at a root level of what other people think of us. That's what we're afraid of. We're afraid to be humiliated. We're afraid to be embarrassed. We're afraid to be ashamed. We're afraid to appear foolish. So we've created all these ideas about who we are so that, we appear to be all put together and everything as we're walking around and everybody thinks that we're cool and we've got it all together. And we're insecure as hell. And we're going to carry that. If you don't make the decision to say, listen, I'm going to work through this, I'm going to find out over the next 3 days, really what you should be looking to walk away with here is who the hell you really are. Accepting who you really are, unconditionally. Because then you don't give a shit what anybody thinks. And then, and only then, can you come from a powerful place. That is when, my friends, you will become marketable. And only then will you become marketable.